Oh my gosh, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm back. If you don't know, I've moved back to the US. I have been here for 4 months and I have not been recording a whole heck of a
just got
lot.
back.
So today I decided to make a video and I think you're gonna like this topic. It's the 7 things that I really miss about New Zealand. Now, don't freak out. Like I could do the same thing about 7 things I love about living in the US, but today I am missing New Zealand. I'm thinking about New Zealand and I have 7 things that I'd love to share with you today. You're gonna want to stay to the end because some of the other the ones that I'm going to share might surprise you. So
okay,
here we
I'm
go.
curious.
Okay,
See
number
what it
1.
is.
And this may seem not like a big deal, but you guys have no idea. My number 1 thing that I am missing in New Zealand is your coffee. Okay, this drip coffee that they drink here is I've literally just been trying to embrace it, but honestly I'm sitting here in like a brain fog right now because I can't ever have enough caffeine. And people here, they just keep drinking because it's not that strong. You know, just give me my 2 shots of espresso and I'm fine, and I don't want to pay $6 for milk. Okay,
man,
like I literally went to just load me up. I don't need to pay $6.75 for basically milk with a lot of flavor shots in it. So just give me my 2 shots of espresso. So guys, I am missing the coffee. Guys, coffee. And number 2, in the same realm as coffee, I have to say I am desperately missing like the breakfast food in the cafes in New Zealand, like the brunches or just breakfast food. Eggs. Like my favorite thing to order when I go out for breakfast is eggs. And the eggs in New Zealand are so beautiful and so good. And like the way that they display breakfast, they don't mess around.
That's so true. I haven't tried an egg from the store, but the egg I tried over there, oh my God, bro. So fire. That shit is hitting like 10 out of 10 all day. It's something about it, man. It tastes different, bro. It's
It is.
I don't know what it is.
Like, you want to eat it. It's all the extra chutneys and the beautiful, you know, little things on the side and the fruit. And it's just beautiful and it's delicious. I order breakfast here. The eggs are fried and yellow and look like they've been sitting in grease. At least I don't have to ask for crispy bacon in the US. So I'm automatically getting that. But then you get a side of like hash browns, which are greasy. And I don't know. Like, I really miss it. I love brunch. It's my favorite thing to go out to eat and have, and I'm sure I can find good places here. But in general, when you're ordering, like even at a decent place, like the eggs, like I can't even order eggs. So then I have to order pancakes. And I'm like, yeah, those are good, but like I don't need cake for breakfast.
And it depends where you go, because in the States, everywhere you're going to have chain options. So you get some hash browns, man, I swear, bro, I've been to Denny's a couple times. IHOP, as a truck driver, those is a lot of options you're going to have. Sometimes when I got hash browns, it has came to me in a brick, and you could tell it just got thrown in the microwave, bro. Sometimes the eggs, it's like the eggs you used to get in school. It's like they made in bulk and they get frozen and then reheated.
I need a little protein and I can't get myself to order the eggs. Like they're just always disappointing. And in New Zealand, they're just beautiful, orange, delicious, tasted good. Like I don't even know what's going on in the US too. Like the avocados, they don't taste very good here. I don't know. The breakfast food, not very good. And they give you so much. Like you have eggs and bacon and hash browns and a side of bread and a side of toast and then a side of pancakes and all that for, you know, $9.99, right?
You see what she just said? They're giving you all this stuff. It's so easy to just indulge and overeat. Shout out to everybody over here that's taming themselves, man.
And it's just too much. And then they don't have espresso. So I'm not winning. Number 3, let's talk about the healthcare. I've been here for 4 months. I still don't have insurance. It's starting next week. My husband got a job. We finally got insurance because it's so expensive. I was like, oh my gosh, the insurance. And like, here's some stories. So this week I went to the pharmacy to go get some vaccines for my son. And this is a problem. This is a problem when you move so many times like I have. My brain doesn't register which country I'm in when I'm making decisions. So when the school tells me like he can't go to school unless he has these 2 vaccines, in my mind, it would make sense that the vaccines wouldn't cost anything because they wouldn't in New Zealand. You never have to pay for anything under 18, right? And I was like, in my mind that makes sense because that's what New Zealand would do. But here I get there and they're like $300 and some for 2 shots. And I'm like, what? And I was like, they're like, do you have insurance? I'm like, okay, it's starting next week, but I need to get this done. And then I'm like, well, I'm going to wait.
Bro.
I'm going to wait. So now I have to wait. I got to go make another appointment. I mean, the hoops that you have.
Man, that's so disappointing, bro. Just hearing that, it's just disheartening, man. America, you can always count on America, bro. They always gonna do something like that. Every single chance they get, bro, they will juice you
through to get anything. Oh my goodness. And then he's like, well, it depends on your insurance and you might need to go here. You know, like nothing's easy. Like even like going to a different pharmacy is a different price for your drugs. Like in New Zealand, it was the same, no matter what. Like it was just easy. And like you could go, and if there was a problem, you wouldn't walk out with this huge bill. You guys, I don't know. This is rough. I knew it was bad.
And speaking of health, I don't know if y'all know about this, but apparently it's this book that all these hospitals have over here. All right, y'all, so I had to find it, bro. If y'all want to learn more about this, look, this video is called Adam Ruins Everything. It's this series where this dude goes around and he's exposing the truth about why everything is the way it is, right? They talk about private prisons and everything, why it is like this in America. And this book that I was talking about is called The Charge Master. All these hospitals got this book called The Charge Master, and I'll let them break it down.
The Charge Master is a secret document full of insane prices that hospitals use to charge us whatever they want. Let's go on a trip through the history of medical billing.
Yeah, you can watch that. It'll really break it down, and it's pretty entertaining too. And they able to charge crazy prices, man. It's ridiculous, bro. It's really ridiculous.
What it was like. It isn't like I walked in ignorance, but man, it's just such a shock when you come back and it's just like everything. And I'm just like, even just to make the decision on which health plan we're going to choose when my husband started work took like hours to like figure it out. Well, this would make sense, and what if this happened?
Man.
Oh my goodness, you guys, the healthcare system in the U.S. is just messed up.
And it's like that on purpose, man.
You know what I really miss is the New Zealand relaxed attitude. I'm telling you, the things in the U.S. like they're much more cutthroat. Like you need to be here, you need to do this. If you're late for work in New Zealand, if you're late for school in New Zealand, it's like no worries. Like, we don't want you to get an accident. We don't. That attitude that doesn't exist here. It's not that they're really mean and that they're being difficult. It's just that, they're just very much like, this is the expectation and you need to meet it. And my children are noticing this. They're noticing this in sports. Like there's no, like, you have to do this and you have to be on time. And there's no flexibility, and it's not like my kids are late or anything, but it's so funny. And like, even at school, okay, so my kids are in middle school and high school, and even in school, they have syllabi for each class. So I had to sign 12 of them for like each one of their classes saying that I've read it. These are the expectations and that I'm agreeing with it, because I just feel like this is going to be thrown back in my face. Can you imagine in New Zealand people having you sign the syllabus saying, not just the parent, the child and the parent both have to sign them, and like it's a grade and it has to be in on a certain date. My kids must have been like, what the heck is this? Mom, you just need to sign this, but I know what it is. They're saying that if there's any issues with your kid and the grade, you agreed. You signed the contract. So even in middle school and high school, we have to sign contracts.
Damn, they're signing contracts in school.
Number 5.
Hold on, what she said then?
In school, we have to sign contracts for our children.
That's crazy, bro. Speaking of time, I remember when I was in 9th grade, I think, and it was this Spanish teacher, but she was black. I think her name was like Mrs. Page. I came from PE to her class. She was like across the building, man. I think you had like 5 minutes to get to the next period. You used to have to make it to her class early and then get your homework. If you don't turn the homework in before the bell ring, you couldn't turn it in, bruh. Let me know if any of y'all teachers was like that over there, or is it more chill even in small examples like that too?
Number 5. What I really miss about New Zealand is that I didn't have any allergies. We're turning into fall here. I live in Wisconsin. There are 4 seasons. The weather changes often. It's hot, it's cold, and who the heck?
I was trying to tell them. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. The air is much thicker over here, man. It's a lot clean over there.
What's going on? Raining, not raining, humidity, I don't know. crazy stuff growing, and I am constantly sneezing, and I'm constantly blowing my nose. I'm constantly, and I forgot about this.
Yeah.
I forgot how
It's
bad
toxic.
my allergies were here.
It's
Like
toxic.
when I got to New Zealand, this was really noticeable when I first moved there. Like no allergy, like ever, no sneezing. I like didn't get sick either. Like nobody got sick. We had COVID. That's it. We didn't get sick. I mean, I don't know what's happening over there in that environment, but here, I'm like sneezing like crazy, and it's just starting to be fall, and like it's gonna be bad. So I'm really missing the no allergy zone for me over there.
That's crazy.
Number
That's
6,
a good point.
I already got the email this week, guys. I got the email this week. There's been an incident at your kid's school,
Man.
and there's concerns, and there was a threat. I know this to be true about the U.S. schools, but it's still a shock when it's happening to you and your child in the school.
And it's too normal now, bro, because the last one, I think was a month ago, it didn't even shock me for real, bro. Because it's just too normal now, bro. I think every school I went to, I think it either had a bomb threat, somebody was bringing a gun to school, like not for protection, but to hurt other people. And one of the schools I went to, as soon as I left, actually did have a shooting, and it went viral, bro. I think it was somewhere at Deer Park in Florida, bro. Right around the corner from my school, or it was my school, one of the two.
Oh my gosh. And now my kids are going through active shooter training next week.
Wow.
And it's like, oh my gosh, really?
Wow.
Like this is what we're dealing with, and it's scary, you know? And I talked to my kids about it, and they've gone through active shooter training there in New Zealand too, so that made me feel a little bit better. But I
Really?
mean, you got to be prepared. Obviously, I'm not against that. It's just, I guess the realities and bringing it so close to home is just like, I got to take a deep breath. I mean, it sounds like the school handled it well, and you know, it's good, but man.
Bro, one thing I noticed though, one thing I do miss about New Zealand is it's not as many tinted cars, bro. Over here, it be freaking me out. I'll be too paranoid for all these tinted cars, man. Like the darkest tint possible. A tinted car will creep up on you, man. Drive next to you. It'll freak you out. And you can't see what's going on. You can't see who inside. That type of shit freak me out. I like how over there, I didn't see that many tinted cars, bro.
That is just not, I just don't think there's at any point that parents are used to this, that, you know, that it's not a complete shock and a complete like, oh my goodness. Especially when like literally last year I'm living in New Zealand, and now I'm here for, you know, family reasons and wonderful reasons. But man, the realities, the pros and cons of places are, some of the cons can be really bad. And like, so everything's fine, but it's just the harsh reality of, you know, and it's interesting because I was talking to people about it, and they're like, this is the harsh reality of the world we're living in. And I'm like, not the world, America. Okay. It's America. Now there isn't like there isn't shooters other places, but it's not even the same. Like certain number of people need to die before it needs to even report it here. Like,
Man,
it's not the same.
say that again though.
Even report it.
Say
It's
that
not even the
again.
same. Like certain number of people need to die before it needs to even report it here. Like, it's not the
Sad.
same. It's here. It's not everywhere. Okay, and the final one that I want to talk about, and don't be mad, because I feel like you might be mad if you've been following me a long time and you've heard me complain about this in New Zealand.
What?
But I've come to a new realization. Now hear me out.
What is
I
it?
really miss the police cameras taking pictures of speeding.
Really?
I know. I've complained about that forever in New Zealand. Like I always thought it was so like passive aggressive, like take the picture and send me this huge bill in the mail. And I don't know, I just didn't like that. But you know what? Now that I've experienced that, and I've come back to like police cars like hiding,
Yeah.
trying to catch you in like,
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
as the
So, I haven't seen that too much lately. I think the cops out here, they got too much other stuff to worry about. But in every other city I lived in, though, man, you will see them hiding, bro. I think I seen a meme on Instagram. This shit used to be viral. Try to catch people speeding, bro. Just silly stuff. You will see them in every little cut, chilling, bro. Can't wait to catch somebody.
I think I saw police twice, maybe 3 times. Like I never saw police. And now I think that I'm seeing the police all the time for obviously good reasons. I don't live in the safest city, but like,
I barely seen the police over there. I seen them maybe twice, and that was when I was going from Auckland to Wellington, bro, and I seen them twice. That was it. And one of them was a construction site. I barely seen the police.
I don't know. I don't like that better. I've gotten pulled over even, and I was like, I don't even know what I did wrong. And he was like, do you not know what you did? I'm like, I actually don't know what I did. I was going the speed limit. And he's like, no, you were going. I'm like, no, it's not. It's this speed limit. And he's like, no, it changed. And I'm like, no, it did not change from where I turned. There was no sign. I was looking because I'm new to the area. And he was like, so he didn't give me a ticket because he realized I was right. But so this is what I missed in New Zealand, my ability to negotiate.
Man, bro, oh yeah, you can negotiate over there in New Zealand. Man, I got hit with a speed in the school zone. It went from a 35 to a blinking school zone so fast. I got a ticket for that.
The ticket, okay? But no, I've decided no. I don't like the police hiding and pulling you over and all. No,
sneaky,
that's not better.
like
I
a
was
cat.
wrong. I admit it. I was wrong. I missed the cameras. Bring back the cameras. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment below and let me know anything else you.
Man, that was a fun video. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Serious question about the teachers, though. Let me know if y'all had teachers like that, or if they was chill the whole time, bro. I'm pretty sure y'all probably had at least one or two. A lot of teachers was like that, but she was probably the worst, though. With that, she was a cool teacher, though.